All right, so today we're going deep, really deep, into the thoughts of Yann LeCun.
Oh yeah, he's a big name in AI,
Huge. Like, he's the brains behind convolutional neural networks,
which for anyone who doesn't know,
which is basically like the backbone of a lot of the AI stuff we see around.
image recognition, self-driving cars, all that jazz.
Exactly. And we're going to unpack his take on where AI is killing it, where it's, well, not so much, and what the future holds.
Sounds like a wild ride.
Buckle up. We've got an interview with LeCun himself, so we're going straight to the source.
Ooh, first-hand insights.
Yeah, and the big question we're grappling with, can AI ever be as smart as us? Or even, like, smarter?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
More like a trillion-dollar question, probably.
Probably right.
But first, LeCun's actually pretty critical of where AI is right now.
Really? Even
Ugh.
with all the advancements like ChatGPT and all that?
Oh yeah, he's especially skeptical of those large language models, the LLMs,
The things that power chatbots, right?
right? And AI writing tools, all that.
So what's his beef with them?
He uses this analogy. LLMs are like hammers that make every problem look like a nail.
So he's saying they're limited,
The super limited, yeah.
but they're good at language. Right, like incredibly good.
Oh yeah, they're amazing with language, but LeCun's point is that they don't truly understand the world the way we do.
Like, they can use the words, but not really grasp the meaning.
Exactly. They're stuck in a world of words, but they don't experience what those words actually represent.
I see. So they could write a poem about a sunset, but wouldn't actually get what a sunset is.
Right. Like they wouldn't get the feeling of the warmth on their skin or the way the light changes color or the, I don't know, the emotional
It's
impact.
all just symbols to them.
Just symbols. LeCun gives this example. Imagine a cat jumping onto a narrow ledge perfectly.
Simple, right?
Seems simple, but that cat is showing a deep understanding of physics.
Like it knows how much force to use, how to balance.
And it knows its own body, the environment. It's got this intuition that AI just doesn't have yet.
It makes you realize how complex even simple actions are.
Right. So are you saying that AI's reliance on this symbolic representation, on just juggling words and symbols, is what's holding it back?
I think that's a big part of it, yeah.
That it can write poems and code, but it struggles to understand cause and effect in the real world.
Yeah, like if you push a ball, it rolls.
Simple for us.
But for AI, that connection between action and consequence is still fuzzy.
Which brings up the big question, if AI can't truly interact with the world, can it ever be as smart as us?
It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It really does. But LeCun isn't just complaining, he's got ideas.
Oh yeah, he's not just sitting back and criticizing.
He's been working on something called JePA Joint Embedding Predictive Architecture.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
I know, right? But it's basically about helping AI build mental models of the world.
Like the way we have mental models.
Exactly. So instead of just reacting to data, it would start to understand how things actually work.
So it would be more like predicting what's going to happen next based on understanding the situation.
Exactly. And that could change everything.
I could see that, yeah.
Like imagine JePA predicting how a new drug interacts with the human body.
Whoa. Or designing materials with specific properties.
Exactly. We're talking revolutionizing scientific discovery here.
That's a whole new level.
Right. It's all about getting AI to grasp those core concepts that explain how the world works.
The underlying principles, the big picture stuff.
Yeah, which makes me think about LeCun's comparison to, like, Einstein.
Can AI ever have that kind of genius? That ability to make breakthroughs?
Right, and LeCun keeps coming back to this idea of abstraction being key to scientific discovery.
Abstraction.
Like finding the essence of something, boiling it down to its simplest form.
Oh, I get it.
He uses the example of Einstein's thought experiment about a person falling in an elevator.
Didn't that lead to, like, the theory of relativity?
It did. From this simple scenario, Einstein made this huge leap about gravity.
That's amazing.
And LeCun's asking, can AI do that? Can it find the simplest, most powerful ideas behind complex stuff?
That's tall order.
It is. But then he brings up Jupiter.
What, like the planet?
Yeah. We have tons of data about Jupiter, but to predict its path, you only need 6 variables.
Really?
Yeah. It's all about finding the right level of abstraction, focusing on what truly matters.
So AI needs to simplify to find the core of things.
Exactly. But here's the kicker. LeCun argues that simplifying isn't enough.
There's more.
AI also needs to experience the world, to feel it, not just analyze it.
What does he mean by that?
He's talking about embodiment.
Like having a body?
Yeah. Current AI exists purely in the digital world.
It doesn't have physical presence.
It can't feel the wind or the weight of an object or the taste of chocolate.
It's missing a whole dimension of experience.
Exactly. And LeCun believes that's crucial for AI to truly understand the world like we do.
So are we talking robots then? Is that the only way for AI to feel?
Well, that's one way, but there might be other approaches, ways to simulate embodiment to give AI a virtual sense of the physical world.
That's where things get really interesting.
Oh, absolutely, but we'll have to save that for later.
So we've talked about, like, simplifying and feeling. But LeCun also thinks we need to rethink how we're actually developing AI.
Interesting.
He thinks we're too focused on deep learning and LLMs, especially in those big tech companies.
But deep learning's been pretty successful, right? I mean, it's behind all those advances we see, like image recognition, chatbots.
Yeah, but I think he's where we're putting all our eggs in one basket.
Like, we found this shiny new hammer, and now everything looks like a nail.
Exactly. Deep learning is powerful, but it's not the only way.
So he's saying this narrow focus could actually slow us down.
Yeah, in the long run, he thinks we need a broader perspective to get to truly human-level AI.
Like drawing from different fields, not just computer science.
Yeah. Physics, psychology, even things like child development.
So it's not just about building bigger neural networks, it's about understanding intelligence itself in all its forms.
That's it. And that might mean looking beyond deep learning, exploring some less conventional approaches.
LeCun seems really excited about how AI could change education.
Oh yeah, he talks about personalized learning, tailored to each student.
Like an AI tutor that adapts to you.
Exactly. It could figure out your strengths, your weaknesses, and guide you through the learning process in a way that really works for you.
Wow, that could be huge. Everyone having access to their own AI tutor.
It could democratize education, make quality learning available to everyone.
So we've got AI that can understand the world, learn, and even teach.
Pretty impressive, right?
But what about AI being as smart as humans? That still feels like sci-fi.
LeCun's pretty cautious about predicting that.
I mean, it's a huge challenge to replicate the complexity of human intelligence.
Especially things like consciousness, emotions, that feeling of what it's like to be someone.
We don't even fully get that ourselves, let alone how to build it into a machine.
And LeCun actually suggests that to get to human-level AI, we might need a deeper understanding of consciousness itself.
Whoa, you're saying consciousness might not be something we can just program.
Maybe it emerges naturally from sufficiently complex systems.
That's mind-blowing. So it's not just about raw processing power or knowledge, it's about how all those pieces come together to create the experience of being conscious.
It's the ultimate mystery, and AI research is helping us unravel it.
This all makes me think about AI risk, the idea that super intelligent AI could be dangerous.
Does LeCun worry about that?
I mean, he's definitely concerned about AI being used irresponsibly for manipulation, spreading misinformation.
But he's more focused on the immediate risks, the things we need to address now to ensure AI is developed ethically.
So like making sure it aligns with our values, that it helps humanity, not harms it.
Exactly. He believes AI has the potential to be a force for good, helping us solve big challenges like climate change, disease.
But it's up to us to guide it in the right direction.
Absolutely. And this isn't just for AI researchers. It's a conversation we all need to be a part of.
We need to decide what kind of future we want to build with AI.
Exactly.
This has been an incredible conversation. We've gone from the nitty-gritty of AI to these profound questions about consciousness and humanity's future.
It's amazing how LeCun can be both optimistic and cautious at the same time.
He sees the potential, but also the pitfalls, like a seasoned explorer.
Yeah, he's not afraid to point out the flaws, but he's also brimming with ideas for making things better, creating AI that's not just powerful, but actually beneficial.
Which brings us back to that core question, can AI truly replicate or even surpass human intelligence?
It's a question that's been around for ages, and LeCun's work gives us a fresh perspective.
He's pushing us to be active participants in shaping this future, not just sitting back and watching.
It's a responsibility we all share.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener.
It has.
And I want to thank you for being such a thoughtful guide through all this.
My pleasure. It's a fascinating field, always evolving, always something new to learn.
To our listeners, we leave you with this challenge. Don't just passively consume info about AI. Engage with it critically.
Yeah. Ask questions, challenge assumptions, be part of shaping the future of this transformative technology.
The future of AI isn't set in stone. It's a future we create together.
Through our choices, our research, our imagination.
This deep dive has been amazing, but it's just the beginning.
It is. The world of AI is vast, full of possibilities.
So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the fascinating world of AI.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep those minds curious. It feels like we've gone everywhere, you know?
We have.
From the limits of AI right now to the potential of JePA, and we even got into some deep stuff about consciousness.
Yet what strikes me is how LeCun can be so optimistic about AI, but also cautious.
Right.
He sees the potential, but he also knows the traps we got to watch out for.
Like he's excited about the future, but he's not naive about it.
Exactly.
He's like
Like a careful explorer.
yeah, excited by what's out there, but always ready for the tough stuff.
He doesn't shy away from the problems with AI,
No, not at all.
but he's got all these ideas for how to do it better.
Yeah, how to make it really benefit humanity.
Which I guess brings us back to that big question, can AI really get to human-level intelligence? Or even go beyond?
It's a question that's been around forever, right?
Yeah, like way before computers even existed.
And LeCun's work gives us a new way to think about it.
He's not saying he's got all the answers,
No.
but he's pointing us in the right direction.
And he wants us to be involved in shaping this future.
Not just sit back and watch it happen.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener for me.
I know, me too.
And I want to thank you for being such a great guide through all this.
Oh, anytime. It's a fascinating topic, you know?
For sure. And to everyone listening, we'll leave you with this. Don't just take in information about AI passively.
Yeah. Get involved.
Ask those tough questions.
Challenge the assumptions, be part of shaping where this tech goes.
The future of AI isn't some predetermined thing. It's something we all create together.
Through our choices, our research, and just, like, using our imaginations.
This deep dive has been a wild ride, but it's really just the beginning.
It is. The world of AI is huge, and there's so much potential out there.
So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into this world.
Until next time.
Keep those minds curious.